In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to add a currency converter to your store in Shopify. Make sure to watch the end because I'm going to teach you two different methods, and these methods will be very different from each other depending on what your needs are. So the first method we're going to do is the third party method. We want to go to apps. We want to go to apps and sales channels and go to Shopify App Store. Now, this method is going to be more customization, but it can cost money. So type in currency converter, and I'm going to recommend you a few. Now, the best one I've used is Best Currency Converter. I find that very good. You can also use Vitals. That's a bit more expensive, but they have a lot of built-in features, so overall it's actually going to be cheap overall. Now, I'm going to show you Best Currency Converter because that's the one I've always liked to use. So, add app, install. From here, pick your plan. Now, free plan is probably going to be okay for most people. Elite plan is better because you get auto switch by customer location, which means the customer doesn't have to pick the currency, it automatically does it. Also, you get the checkout currency notification. You get their price on hover. You get to hide the converter. There's a lot more features on Elite, but for now I'm just going to do the free one. So choose this plan. Wait for it to load. Okay, we're in. So you have to edit your money formats first. So click here to see how. So basically, what you need to do is I'm going to split the screen and I'm going to show you how it works. So I'm going to put this on the right and on the left. What we need to do first, we need to go to settings and we need to go down to store details and scroll down to currency. So we need to go to change formatting here. So whatever your default currency is, you want to add this to. So you don't have to do this in dollars. If you're working in pounds, it's fine. If you're working in dollars, it doesn't matter. Just do it in your currency. So we want to take these two fields here and we want to add this to the end of the first one. So we want to add this in front of this one here and this one here. And we want to add span to the end of them as well. So this here, this here. So this basically means that they're going to be able to be dynamic and get converted. So we're going to hit save now on that. That's a very crucial step, and without that, it's not going to work at all. So we can close that and go back to full screen on here, and we can go back to our app. So let me just go back to apps, Best Currency Converter. So now that we've done that, and we're going to load the page up, I'll show you the next step. So you need to make sure this is turned on, enable app. From here, you can select your currencies you want. Now, if you have the proper plan, you can get all of the currencies. So the next thing to do is the currency switcher theme. You can have no theme, you can have flags, or you can have layered theme. Flags is the best one if you're doing a theme, I think, because it's easy to understand. You can change the background color, the text color, change all of that. Now here, you can display the currency code. So if you have the paid plan, what's it going to do? So you can round it. So instead of when you convert something, if I converted like $20 into euros, it'd give me a weird number. It'd be like 23.25 euros, something like that. Something that doesn't look nice. So instead, what you can do is you can change it here to round the decimals. So instead of 23.22, whatever it'd be like 23.99. This would just make it look nicer for the customer to buy. It also allows you to have the currency code next to it. So it will say, what your currency you're in. So it'll be like CAD or whatever you're doing. Here we have the currency notification. So this means that when you're in the cart page, it will inform customers that they can only check out in like dollars. They can only check out in pounds, but it will tell them the conversion rate sort of thing. If you hover over it, on this one, it will show them the original price. So if it's in dollars and your store's in pounds, if they hover over it, it's going to show them the price in pounds. So that's pretty useful. Now, the last thing that's very, very useful I find is hide currency converter. So what that would do is that would automatically, once you've got it set, it will automatically convert their currency depending on their location. So if they're in Spain and their IP is in Spain, it will detect that and it will change their currency to be in that, it'll be in euros automatically, and they won't have to do it manually. So that's very useful. As you can see, it works only with auto switch enabled, and auto switch is up here, which needs to be paid for. So these are all the different settings for this. Now that you've done this, I'm going to click save. And now we've saved it successfully. We should be able to go into the store and have a currency converter working. Now bear with me because these apps are a bit weird. Here we go. See, it works. So up here you can see on the store we have these different currencies. We want to go to dollar, click this and it converts it to dollars, which is really nice. We can also go to CAD and you can see it says CAD, Australian dollar, we got euro. So we got those ones. We only got 5 here because we're on the free plan. As I said, the paid plan has more. Now what you can do if you have the paid plan is to test that it works automatically. What I'd recommend doing is I'd go to a website, like view my website in different countries. There's one I like to use, I think it's called GeoPika. Here we go. So what you would do, and this isn't going to work because I haven't got it set up obviously, but you'd copy your domain and then you'd paste it in here, hit go, and that's going to show you what your website looks in all of these different countries. So it will take a second. Obviously mine has a password on it, so you're not going to be able to see it. But from here, what I'd be able to do is I'd be able to go onto the California one or the Australian one, for example. I'd scroll down on the product page and I'd look at the price. And if the price is showing in AUD, it shows me that the currency converter is automatically working for those countries and they don't have to manually do it. Now, this is going to be super useful for increasing the conversion rate. Now, another way you can do this is by going into Shopify. You can go to settings, you can go down to markets, and they have like this built-in sort of feature here where you can change the currencies, you can change the markets. So basically it'll pop up on the screen like, let me see if it works. No, it's not showing up. It will make a little pop-up saying you are from New Zealand. Do you want to look at the store in New Zealand or whatever? And the reason that's not so good is because it's an extra step. So like it's an extra thing that customers have to look at. With this, they can just browse straight onto your store with their currency. So it's much better. But that's how you do it. So if you enjoyed this video and found it useful, please like, subscribe and comment down below that this helped. Thank you for watching.